spectacular SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Tonight, a couple of rivals doing battle in the NFC West. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Los Angeles Rams. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. We welcome you. That's the punter, Ethan Evans, to get this started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The 49ers come out, and Brock Purdy leads them out. Greg, it's really one of the best stories in NFL history when you think about it. From last pick in the draft to taking the 49ers to the Super Bowl, now to a lucrative contract for the fourth-year man out of Iowa State.
We had a chance to see him out on the field early in pregame, and I thought he looked really sharp. I thought he looked focused. We had a chance to talk to him earlier in the week, and he's excited for this opportunity today. He thinks he's got a chance to lead this offense and have a lot of success, and ultimately the #1 goal is to come out with a victory.
The first down throw was incomplete, and now 2nd and 10. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And he is planted. Backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's only going to be able to get back to the line. That's all. 3 plays to start. Quick 4th down.
At the 21-yard line. That is 3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
The 49ers out to punt this one. Xavier Smith is deep for L.A. The Rams once again led by Matthew Stafford at quarterback. First 12 years with Detroit, his 5th year with the Rams, including a Super Bowl championship, winning Super Bowl 56. The #1 overall pick all the way back in 2009. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at their 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 2. Man in motion is Smith. First carry here for Kyren Williams. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. The motion man is Nakua. A give, and here comes Williams.
Quarterbacks are drafted for their coverage ability. We see it year in and year out. Teams want to fortify their pass defense. But when they can come up and run support, it's just an added bonus for a defense. And this young rookie, he was one of the best picks available last year's draft, and we can see why.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, here's Stafford. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. And the defense comes up with the first points of this one. It is a pick 6 to make it a 6-0 lead.
And Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick 6.
On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead.
Niners 7, Rams nothing. Eddie Pinheiro
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
The Rams take over.
The Rams offense ready to get going with their second possession. They are obviously still smarting from that pick 6 a moment ago. Quick 7-0 hole. Try to start digging out now with 1st and 10. That finds Nakua downfield, complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
48-yard line.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He was brought down by Jason Pinnock. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 49ers' 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. They'll go again with Williams. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
At some point, the offensive line cannot just be dependent on the perfect play call. Somebody has to win. Somebody has to distort the defense and create some space for the running back to run. In this case, nobody could win. Stop for no gain.
Stafford now on 3rd down. There's a short one taken in by Higbee. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The 49ers offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line. So a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 15-yard line.
It is 2nd and 9. A tight end in motion now. Here's McCaffrey. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
On third down, it's Purdy. He's going to look for the home run ball. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Now fair catch is called for and made right there at the 45.
First and 10.
Rams offense headed back to take over once more. They'll start with great field position up at their 45. A first down throw for Stafford. To the outside, it's brought in by Allen. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
And it's a big play there for his first catch of the game. And not only does he get a nice chunk of yards, but now he puts his offense in plus territory as they try to see if they can end this drive with some points.
And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Williams out of bounds at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
From the 20, here's second and a yard. To throw is Stafford. He'll step up and run this.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. On the carry, it's Williams. And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal inside the 10, down to the 7-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Rams first down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
They'll run. It's Williams. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Now from the 9, it'll be second and goal. One more time for Williams. And he'll be taken down. Let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes 3rd and goal.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And you think back earlier, remember, Mike, he threw that pick 6 in a very similar situation. So this time around, much better decision. Doesn't take any chances. Smart move to just throw that one away.
So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Carty's kick is good. And the Rams are on the board. It's 7-3.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Sky Moore now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's the
At
San
their own
Francisco
26-yard
offense,
line.
ready to take possession of the ball once more. They've had it twice, and they've punted twice, still seeking that first down of the game as they begin this third drive. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
2nd and 11. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. They need 8 as they come up for third down. As we are ready to get back underway. He's got his man, completes a Pearsall. Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Niners first down.
49ers.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these third downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force third down, they got to get off the field.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
So the offense trots out the old jumbo package. So they bring out 3 tight ends, big bodies. But the defense kind of sees it coming. They've got to change it up. You can't be so predictable. Big bodies run, small bodies pass, and I think that's a little bit of what's going on here.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Third down. Purdy. And this one complete on the sideline. Good footwork to stay in bounds, but he is just shy of the first down. And that brings up fourth down.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
On fourth down, Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. First down, 49ers.
The advantage of running toss plays to the perimeter, Mike, as opposed to handing it off, is it just allows you to have to block a fewer amount of the defenders. You really can cut the defense in half and say, okay, I just need to block the perimeter defenders because none of the interior guys have a chance to catch my back. I think the back just needs to be a little bit more decisive in the run game, and not everything is always going to be perfectly blocked, Mike. There's times where you just have to say, okay, let's get back past the line of scrimmage, pick up a couple yards, and just keep this ball going forward.
They'll run the toss with McCaffrey. And he's going to be close to the first down. Just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up third and short yardage. Third down. They'll go with the sneak. He's going to have a Niners first down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on third and a yard.
49ers.
To throw, Purdy. That's complete to Pearsall. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
He's out of bounds at the 12-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7. On the counter, it's McCaffrey. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? Shotgun snap to Purdy. This one is hauled in on the feet in bounds. Yes! Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. What a terrific play at the back of the end zone. Greg, that is so hard to do, but something you did during your career. How do guys pull that off?
Yeah, the key here, Mike, is the concentration to not only see the ball, but then you have to feel the ground. You have to know exactly where you are in the back line of the end zone. And tell you what, this is about as good as it gets. Come down with the ball, 2 feet in bounds, touchdown.
Pinheiro on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the 49ers extend their advantage to 14-3.
Rams 3.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Rams offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On the play fake, here's Stafford. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 8 yards to go.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
He's got his man. It's Smith. 13 yards on that pass play. Good for a Rams first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
Play action, Stafford. That's to the left side and pulled in by Higbee. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. First down, L.A.
1st and 10 at the
I always think you can tell
line.
pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
They'll fake the handoff now. Stafford. That's hauled in on the left by Nakua. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
He'll push forward for about a yard. Jason Pinnock there to end it.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 9. It's another run here for Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
Two minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. He's got it at about the 8. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
Yards. And a Rams first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. And this is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. And at the very least, got to come away with some points.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard.
Timeout 49ers. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Out of the gun, Stafford. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
So when you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? And let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand. Let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Rams are back within 4. It is 14 to 10.
Rams 10.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. He'll start at the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Niners offense ready to get back at it. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy.
Purdy's pass complete to Christian McCaffrey. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 34-yard line.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain
on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, it's Purdy. He finds his big receiver, that's Jennings.
Purdy's pass.
The Niners will use their 3rd and
Jennings.
final timeout. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level, and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand. I'm not sure how many guys grew up wanting to be an NFL fullback. Like, they don't get the ball a ton, they're used to do all the dirty work, but in this case, this guy's showing off, hey coach, you get the ball in my hands, I can do some things.
Back to the air again is Purdy. Throw, left side, complete to Pearsall. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. This is still anyone's game here. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand as the 2nd half is about to get underway.
Set to kick off.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Rams take over.
The Rams offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. They trail by 4, a touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long. And as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet, but I could promise you they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They put Adams in motion. Williams gets it on the draw. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Some pretty good speed coming off the line there, and it helped him disrupt that draw. Well, I don't even think disrupting is the right word. He flat out stopped the draw, handing them a loss.
3rd and long. From the gun, here's Stafford. He gets this complete, finding Adams. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
That's good for a Rams 1st down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 1. Now it's a bootleg with Stafford. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
The 47-yard line.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
A play fake. Now Stafford to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield.
A loss of 7.
Sam Ukuwanu in there to drop him that time.
46-yard line.
It's a loss of 7.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
They put Adams in motion. 2nd down, it's Stafford. There's a short one taken in by Higbee. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
It's now 3rd
After that
and
1st
4.
down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
Stafford now on 3rd down. That one on target to Williams. He's got it.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's another Rams first down.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 5. Man in motion is Smith. Here's a handoff to Williams. Nothing's doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
Number 1 rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
Throw on 3rd down, Stafford. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Field goal. A 52-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. 49ers offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this 2nd half. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. Throw on the run is complete.
Purdy's pass complete to number 85, George Kittle. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
2nd and 10. Here's Purdy. Right back to Kittle. That's another one. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a 3rd down.
3rd down.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. They get 16 on that connection. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
And a 49er 1st down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the 2nd half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass.
And he'll get into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown, 49ers. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. He gets it to go, and the 49ers extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13.
Rams 13.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. On the return, this is Blake Corum. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. A shotgun snap to Stafford. Pass caught right side by Higbee. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
2nd and inches. Now it's Williams. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A gain there of 15. Good for a Rams 1st down.
Rams 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a 1st down.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Bryce Huff in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun, Stafford. Quick throw here is complete. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
You may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
3rd and 6. Stafford now. That one caught by Smith. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
If you're going to give him this much time to scan the field, he's inevitably going to find an open man downfield like he does here. That's a great job remaining patient and letting that play develop.
1st down, it is Williams. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Renardo Green there to bring him down. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside.
Bring it home, boys. We got this.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 8. Here's Stafford. He'll find his tight end. It's Colby Parkinson. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Out of the gun, Stafford. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Williams. And he's going to have the Rams 1st down. He's brought down after a gain of 7 on 4th and 2.
A 7-yard gain. That's another Rams 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
This is a little bit of a tough spot for a play caller, Mike. 4th down, is it close enough that I can run the ball? Is it far enough that I have to risk a pass? That took some courage to call a run play, and fortunate for them, they're able to celebrate after.
On 1st down, right back to Williams. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. On the ground, this is Williams. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. That one taken in. Jordan Whittington. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Greg how often do we say it's a one-possession game, but that's a two-part story. Part one taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a one-score game. They need this two-point conversion here to tie it up.
Big spot for the Rams as they'll try to add a two-point conversion now.
The Rams will line up for the two-point conversion.
Now Stafford. That'll be caught. And he will not get in. They will come up empty on this try for two. Unable to tie this football game up. So the lead is down to just 2 now in the fourth quarter as they kick it off. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Niners take
The
over.
Niners offense starting to trot out for this next possession. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Forced out wide. And he'll get about 4 yards before wisely covering up.
That play had sack written all over it, so that's a great job by the quarterback, not only escaping the initial pressure, even though he doesn't gain a whole lot, he's able to pick up some positive yards for what looked like a disaster in the start.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. On the move left. They'll take off again. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a 1st down.
A quarterback who can extend the play with his legs, Mike, is just such a key element to today's modern offenses. You can see there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, but he decides to turn into a runner, picks up a great gain, and ultimately a 1st down.
Now it's McCaffrey. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
And a 49er 1st down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
Kittle is the man in motion. Play action. Here's Purdy. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Now, players shaken up after that play, and it's Brock Purdy who needs some assistance. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. From the gun, it's Jones. Back into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. 1st down, 49ers.
A gain of 18 on the play.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out. The back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
Third and long. Here's Purdy. The Rams have it. Into space. To the 20. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
The extra point from Harding is good. And the Rams will up the lead to 5.
49ers 21.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Niners offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Patience is a great quality of a running back. You have to wait for holes and gaps to develop. But in this case, Mike, he just kept waiting, and nothing ended up happening. No gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Purdy. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Now Purdy. He finds his big receiver, that's Jennings. They get 12 yards on that pass. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
1st down, 49ers.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us, this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In 4th quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
On the give, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
A 2nd down throw here for Purdy. Shovel in there, caught by Kittle. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
And it brings up 3rd down.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. And he's not going to get the 1st down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
2 yards.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
They'll send a tight end in motion. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down.
So here as the quarterback, you can't take that sack. You have to understand it's fourth down. While you don't want to throw a pick, you've got to get this ball out of your hand and give one of your playmakers a chance to make a play for you and extend this drive on fourth down.
The Rams offense back onto the field. For their next possession, they'll have a short field looking to build on the lead. Center with Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Man in motion is Smith. They'll fake the handoff. Now Stafford. A throw there on second down. Going to be incomplete.
We got a big third down coming up here, Mike. They got a chance with the conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense in a position where they have to start using their timeouts.
3rd and 9. They motion a receiver right. Throw on 3rd down, Stafford. He gets this complete, finding Adams. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll go again with Williams. And now 152, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Let's go.
Here now, 3rd and 5. They'll drop to throw. He'll find his tight end. That's Higbee. He's going to have enough for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
That's good for our Rams.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
2nd and 11. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So it's a win here for the Rams. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. And in the end, they come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Rams are victorious as we say so long from SoFi.